The moment we've all been waiting for finally happened.
Finney-Smith saves it to Luka, three-pointer. Good. Timeout.
Luka Doncic faced off against the Dallas Mavericks for the first time since his shocking trade to the Los Angeles Lakers. And let me tell you, this one had all the drama you could ask for. The emotions were high, the tension was real, and Luka made sure to remind Dallas exactly what they gave up. Over the past few weeks, reports have surfaced about why the Mavericks made the unthinkable move of trading away their franchise superstar at just 25 years old. Sources revealed that Mavs GM Nico Harrison had serious doubts about Luka's conditioning, leadership, and constant frustration with referees. That, apparently, was enough for him to pull the trigger on one of the most controversial trades in NBA history. It was a move no one saw coming, but based on everything we know, it seems like Harrison was determined to trade Luka, no matter what. And when Doncic finally stepped onto the court against his former squad, you could feel the fire in him. The Lakers took care of business, beating the Mavericks 107-99, improving to 36-21 on the season. Since Luka's arrival in LA on February 10th, the Lakers have gone 4-2, and it's clear that he's already making an impact. Statistically, Luka had an impressive night. He finished with 19 points, 15 rebounds, 12 assists, 3 steals, and 2 blocks. Even though his shooting wasn't at its best, his overall presence on the floor was undeniable. He was a +8 in the box score, and let's not forget, this was his 81st career triple-double, placing him 7th in NBA history. LeBron James and Austin Reeves also had strong performances, both dropping over 20 points, but all eyes were on Luka, the man who had been quietly seething ever since he was blindsided by that trade. Meanwhile, on the Mavericks side, Kyrie Irving led the game with 35 points, while Klay Thompson added 22. In the third quarter, both players seized the moment when Luka Doncic suddenly went ice cold, missing multiple shots as the Lakers' offense stalled. Sensing an opportunity, Thompson and Irving took over. After struggling for much of the game, Thompson finally found his rhythm, knocking down deep threes and igniting the Mavericks. Kyrie followed suit, weaving through defenders and finishing with his signature finesse. In that fourth quarter, Lakers fans got a thrilling preview of what Doncic and LeBron can really be. LeBron completely took over, dropping 16 of his 27 points in the final stretch, capping it off with 3 clutch buckets off dimes from Doncic, who put on a playmaking clinic. It was a glimpse of something special in the making. However, it wasn't enough to overshadow the night's biggest storyline: Luka facing the franchise that traded him away. After the final buzzer, he made a statement without words. Luka took the time to greet and chat with many of his former teammates, showing that despite the trade, there was still mutual respect and appreciation. But you know who he didn't talk to? Nico Harrison. When asked about it in the post-game interview, Luka simply said, "I didn't see him."
Luka, just a two-part question. One, I don't know if you saw Nico Harrison was there on the court.
That was different. I definitely have like that. But yeah, I didn't see him.
Now, was that intentional? Did he really just not see him? Or was this Luka's way of making a statement without saying much at all? Either way, it's not surprising. It's hard to imagine there'd be any friendly words exchanged between them after how things went down. What do you think? Did the Mavericks just make the right move by trading Luka, or did they just make a huge mistake? And if you're loving this content, don't forget to like and subscribe for more NBA breakdowns. Harrison's decision to trade Luka has been one of the most controversial moves in recent NBA history. Mavericks fans, absolutely furious. Protests, banners, and endless debates about loyalty. In fact, fans in Dallas even held up a sign at the game that originally said, "Loyalty never fades away." But they crossed out the word never. That's the same phrase that sits at the base of Dirk Nowitzki's statue outside the American Airlines Center. The message? Loud and clear. Mavs fans feel betrayed. Meanwhile, the Lakers? Yeah, they're feeling a little different about this whole situation, and they made sure to let everyone know about it. Lakers fans thanked Nico Harrison for handing them a generational superstar. It was a clear message. LA believes they fleeced Dallas. And judging by Luka's performance, they might be right. This trade has the potential to go down as one of the worst in NBA history for the Mavericks if Luka continues his dominance. The Mavs were betting on Luka's health issues, believing that his body might not hold up in the long run. But so far, he's moving just fine, and he's absolutely picking apart his former team with ease. Dallas fans are already feeling the regret. And if Kyrie Irving and Anthony Davis can't bring a championship to the Mavs, Harrison will never live this down. Meanwhile, the Lakers are looking at a championship window that could last over a decade, if Luka stays long-term. Now let's be real, it's still early. Injuries have already played a role in this trade. Anthony Davis, the guy Dallas traded for, hasn't even played since his debut due to an adductor strain. So we haven't really seen this new-look Mavericks team at full strength yet. But that's the gamble. Nico Harrison bet on the short term, and the Lakers bet on the future. Right now, the Lakers are winning. But will that still be the case a few years from now? Only time will tell. Reporters weren't letting this moment slide. The elephant in the room? Front and center. No sugarcoating, no dodging. One journalist went straight for it. Had Luka thought about going over to Nico Harrison before tip-off? Luka's response? Just a shrug. Cold. Unbothered. Another reporter tried digging deeper, throwing out a wild analogy. Was this whole thing like a messy breakup? Luka chuckled at the comparison but shut it down quickly. Nah, he said. Nothing in my life has ever been like this. The message. Loud and clear. The tension between Luka and the Mavs front office wasn't just media hype, it was real. And if his performance was any clue, he had zero regrets about his move to LA. Under 2 minutes left, LeBron turned back the clock with a putback dunk that had the entire arena losing it. A 39-year-old pulling that off. Unreal. Dallas still had hope, but then Luka sealed the deal, finding LeBron for the dagger. Ball game. As the buzzer sounded, Luka showed love to his former teammates and Mavericks staff. Respect was there, but don't get it twisted. This was a statement game. Post-game, Luka looked exhausted but still had jokes. Great game, man. I can't wait to go to sleep, honestly, he said with that signature grin. But the real fireworks? Those came in the press conference. If this was just chapter 1 of the Luka Mavs Lakers saga, then NBA fans better buckle up, because this story is only getting crazier. Luka Doncic's first showdown against the Mavericks since his shocking trade to the Lakers had everything. Drama, intensity, and a message from Luka himself. Dallas fans are already questioning the move, while Lakers fans are celebrating what might go down as one of the biggest steals in NBA history. Luka's monster triple-double and the Lakers' win only added fuel to the fire. Did the Mavs just make a colossal mistake? But don't get it twisted. The season is far from over, and this battle is just heating up. The Lakers head to Dallas later this season, giving the Mavs a shot at revenge. Will Luka dominate his old squad again? Or will Kyrie and Clay clap back in a statement win? One thing's for sure, NBA drama stays undefeated, and Luka just added another legendary moment to the history books. Now, it's your turn. Did the Mavs just make their biggest mistake ever? Or will Nico Harrison's gamble actually pay off? Drop your takes in the comments and don't forget to like and subscribe for more NBA content. See y'all in the next one.